Welcome to Wildcat Football on Horizon Sports. Brent Lusk and Mike Harden from Sardis, Alabama. Guntersville Wildcats taking on the Sardis Lions. And Mike, you're midfield, the toss of the coin.
Captains for the homestanding Sardis Lions. Number 3 is Zach Childers. Number 50 is Trevor Pullen. And for Guntersville, number 11 is Blake Kennedy. 14 is Devin Blackwelder. Number 17 is Brad Hampton. And number 50 is Jordan Pinnell.
And they toss the coin. Let's see. Looks like Sardis has won. And we'll see what the decision is going to be. Guntersville won, actually. I'm sorry, Mike. I had the wrong jerseys there. Guntersville's going to defer to the second half. And so Sardis will be taking ball. This is going to be sort of, the colors are so exactly the same or appear to be. And
we just have to remember that Guntersville's in the white.
I know it.
And it's a little bit odd. We haven't seen them in the white pants. I mean, the red pants and the white tops is another thing that throws us off a little bit. But the 4-1 Sardis Lions versus the 1-4 Guntersville Wildcats, a big area game. First time these two teams have met since 1969, Brent. You might remember that. That's a little before my time, but.
Well, I do remember 1969, but the one that I remember more, there come the Wildcats coming out onto the field. The one that I remember more than anything in the past was in 1966. They sort of spanked us a little bit back then, Mike. The record, Guntersville has won the 8 games record. The 8 times they played, Guntersville's won 7 and lost 1. And yeah, I played in that one and lost. I do remember it.
And here comes the homestanding Sardis Lions. A big greeting down on the field for them. Big crowd here for Sardis. Off to a great start. Playoff aspirations here in 4A, and not only has it been it's been that long since Guntersville and Sardis have played. Of course, this would be their first meeting where they meet actually in the same classification, right, in the same region.
That's right. That is exactly right.
Sardis looking to keep things on a roll, and the Guntersville Wildcats looking to turn things around here in the second half of the season.
You can't see the Sardis crowd. Guntersville, we haven't been bringing very many folks over, but Sardis side is packed. And it's a good football atmosphere, as you said, Mike. They just are ready to play football. And we've enjoyed being up here thus far in the afternoon, visiting with these folks. But beautiful setting, too. Beautiful night for football.
It is. It feels nice out here.
72, our local meteorologist, Ben Lusk, says. There, you got the weather on. Okay. We've got us plenty of help up here tonight, Mike. Bo McCree's on one side and Pokey Payne is on the other, so they're going to keep us straight.
It'll probably take all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Back deep for Sardis. Number 5 is Toby Pete. Heard a lot about this young man. He's back in single safety.
And he's got, trying to pick up the other numbers. 27 looks like is one of them. Ramos. And looks like it's going to be going out of bounds at the 9-yard line. So Sardis will bring it out to the 35 and start their first possession.
Good starting field position for this. Ben, I was looking on something that I saw this week. Sardis is one of the top offensive teams in 4A football. They're right there around the top 5 in scoring average per game.
I think Ben's got that down here somewhere. 43 points a game, is that right?
That's putting a lot of points on the board right there.
Let's see what's going to happen. First possession. Scott is the quarterback for the Sardis Lions, and he wants to throw it right away. got a receiver. They'll hook and lateral play. And Pete with the ball, Toby Pete, and he gets the first down out to the 48-yard line.
They ran that well. Guntersville executed that pretty well. When you get Toby P out there on the corner like that, that's a dangerous situation. Pickup of about 14, but that could have been a lot worse.
Shirley was the receiver that caught the ball and then lateral it back to Pete. Rolling to the left side. Wants to throw again. He's got plenty of time. Now the Cats come in on him, and he gains a yard or two.
Good job containment out there, Darius Stewart, Jordan Pinnell, but evidently excellent coverage in the secondary that time as they rolled him out. Had a lot of time to look around. Will Scott picked up about 2 on that.
Scott hands off to number 21, ball carrier, and that's Byron P. Braun P. I guess it is. He's at second, and check at third, and about 9 is going to be the. I guess 2 more like it. Rolling to the right side is Scott. He's got some
Jarvis is
pressure
after
on
him. He got him.
And he brings him down for about a 8 or 9 yard loss is Jarvis. So Will Scott pressured severely on that one.
Big third down play that time by Jordan Jarvis, and that's something that these Wildcats have been in need of, is somebody stepping up at big times. A high-powered offense looking for their second first down on you, and matter of fact, they were at 3rd and short, 3rd and 2.
Flag too many men in the huddle, I think is what that's going to, or on the field, as they broke the huddle with 12, I believe will be the call.
And of course, I wasn't sure, we're still not sure if Sardis is going to punt. Scott is still in at the quarterback position. Of course, you see a lot of teams effectively quick kick out of that today, but the offense that they have, they may feel confident from where they are.
Big time offense. What'd you say in the state? Number what?
I think they're in the top 5. But anybody that's averaging 43.8 points a game needs to be up somewhere near the top.
So now it up 5 more.
About 17 yards to go for first.
Ooh, and dangerous, almost blocked there. Taking it in, they give a fair catch. It was
Menifee?
Yeah, Lee Menifee, and then it bounced a couple of times and he decided to run, but they blew it dead at that 17-yard line. I think once you call that fair catch, wherever you touch it after that, that's where it's.
Well, that used to.
Wherever you possess it.
If I'm not mistaken, that used to be a penalty if you call for a fair catch and then took off with it. So the officials are discussing that over there. I would imagine that is the topic of their conversation, but no penalty.
No penalty.
Let's snap it and go before somebody changes their mind.
That's right.
Clayton Daniel is starting at quarterback. I had heard earlier in the week that Clayton, his left thumb is taped up heavily, but he's in there.
Handoff goes to, is that Nicky Irving or Menifee? Menifee with the ball.
I think it's
Lee
Menifee.
Menifee. Nothing going there. He actually lost about a yard. Coach Reese said that he didn't think that Clayton would be playing any defense, Mike. Of course, you know how those things can change.
It's early in the game.
Yep, it is. Wide outs right and left for the Wildcats. Daniel, the quarterback. Menifee and Hardnick setbacks. Ball goes to Menifee, and he's dragged down after about a 2-yard gain. Actually about a 3-yard gain, but he gets 2 yards past the original line of scrimmage.
Number 4, Colton Sailors in there on the stop. So the Wildcats facing a 3rd and about 8 here on their initial possession.
Nine minutes remaining in the first quarter. Wildcats in lines playing in Sardis, Alabama. Daniel rose to the left. He got running room, but he wants to get it out to
Brad Hampton.
Brad Hampton, number 17, and Brad gets the first down.
Big 3rd down conversion there for the Wildcats. Well executed. They quickly back to the line of scrimmage.
Checking their armbands. We got trips to the right side this time, one wide out to the left side. And the ball's finally set. Now they're checking the play. Hardnick, the long setback with Daniel.
Plenty of time on the play clock, still 10 seconds.
To get it out to Hampton again. He's got a little bit of running room, but just couldn't get the right move there. Good defense.
Juan Ramos, number 27, with a nice play out there on the corner.
Great defensive play for Sardis. Actually, he might have lost a foot or two on that, Mike.
And it gets tough as a defensive back out there when you're one-on-one with these elusive backs, and they have a blocker in front of you. But Ramos with a big stop there.
Trips to the left side this time. Keeper by
nice move.
Clayton Daniel. Daniel's on the right side, close to the first down. Depends on where they mark it. He might have it.
I believe where they're marking that, Brent. He has it by about a yard. And a nice job out there by Carson Samuels. About all he could do was get in the way. But the biggest thing that he did is he avoided blocking in the back out there, and a good heads-up job out there by Carson.
Ball is on the Wildcat 40-yard line.
But that
First
was
and 10.
Some move by Clayton Daniel on the corner.
Daniel takes the snap again, rolls to the left side.
Oh, nice.
Bridge it right in there to number 4, Darius Stewart. Derek's got another first down.
Brian Noblet on the stop, but like you say, not before this Guntersville offense has picked up another first down. And, one of the best weapons against a great offense is to keep the ball yourself.
Keep their offense off the field is exactly right.
7:20 to go here in the first quarter. Be a big shot in the arm if the Wildcats can go down and put this first drive on the board.
Absolutely. Daniel and Hartnick in the backfield. Hartnick keeps the ball, or gets the ball, and picks up 2 or 3 yards. Down to the 45-yard line, I believe they're going to mark it at. The line's 45.
Colton Salters and Logan Hildebrandt. Hildebrandt.
Second and 8 for the Wildcats. Got wide outs everywhere now, Mike. Hartnick with the ball again up the middle. He's following his blocks very well. Gets the ball down to the 35-yard line, almost to 35. Another first down. Move the chains.
First down, Wildcats. Childers and Mueller in there on the stop, but first down number 4 for the Wildcats on this initial drive.
Yep.
Nice job by the offensive front and a good job of following his blocking that time.
Excellent job of, just like you said, laying in there and arm on the shoulder of the blocker and just pushing him on and going the way you need to go after the block was made. Daniel rolls to the left side. got a man out there, couldn't quite get it to him. Actually had two men. Darius Stewart was out there. I mean, check that. Brad Hampton was out there, and also Lee Menifee was out there. But he couldn't get it to either one of them, so it'll be 2nd and 10. Ball is not quite on the Sardis 35.
I like the way the Wildcats are kind of mixing things up here on first down. We've run a few off tackle, we've thrown a few, and we've run right wide on a few.
Hartnick and Menifee in the backfield. Hartnick has the ball on the left side, picks up about 3 or 4. I guess more like 3, I would think. Now they'll see where they're marking him.
Big 3rd down. Possession down for the Wildcats.
Maybe more like a yard now. It'll look a little closer.
Well, you know, it's one of those situations where if it's 4th and short, you may be in 4 down territory. I don't know about going on a 4th and 8 though. Best thing is just not to face 4th down.
That's right.
Nice move, Menifee.
Menifee not going to have it, but he's going to get it closer down there, Mike, where you'd be in the region that you'd think that they'd go for it. It's going to be 4th and about 3 to go.
Nice reaction by the Sardis secondary there. Menifee had a little green grass, but they quickly converged, led by Toby P.
So they are going to go for it, as we suspected. Hartnick in the backfield. Rolling to the left side. He's going to tuck it in and run for it.
Still going.
He's still on his feet. Down to the 15, 10, 5. He's in there. Touchdown Wildcats.
Reckon how many Sardis Lions laid hands on Mr. Daniel that time, and he ran through each and every arm tackle.
Excellent run by Clayton Daniel for the Wildcats.
And a big opening drive for the Wildcats, a team that's needing a shot in the arm, and to come out and have a drive like that to open up the game. You know, what does the rest of it hold for us, Brent?
Huge, that's right. And the kick is up, and it looks good.
It is.
And it is. So 4:20 remaining in the first quarter. Guntersville scores first. Your score is 7-0. We'll be right back with the kickoff on Horizon Sports.
Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas is your home for custom pool design and construction, along with service, sales, and repair. They're also your authorized dealer for bullfrog spas and swim spas. For your new construction or redesign of your existing personalized outdoor space, visit our large showroom, located at the top of the mountain in Guntersville. Call Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas at 256-582-4050. Shane Vandegrift and the Lake Guntersville Real Estate Team are proud supporters of the Guntersville City Schools and Wildcat Athletics. They encourage you to get out and support your local sports. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, the best call you can make is Lake Guntersville Real Estate at 256-582-0112. Visit their informative website, shanev.com. They're your source for real estate in the Lake Guntersville area. They'll support you through the entire process, just like they support the Wildcat.
When my dad wanted a new mower, he'd say, "Come on, buddy, let's go see Jim, our local Toro dealer." For service, I'd hear, "Come on, buddy, let's call Jim." So naturally, I got my mower here. Some things never change. Right, buddy? Well, some things. Real people, real support. You can't beat the personal service from your neighborhood Toro dealer.
There's a Toro dealer like Jim in your town.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunter Avenue in Guntersville.
You walk in the door, it's a hometown atmosphere, just a great place to purchase a vehicle.
We're going to do what we say we're going to do.
I've been a customer for over 8 years and I love it.
The customer can relax and feel like that there's no pressure.
We've had a very good experience.
I will come back here to buy whatever cars that we are going to buy in the future.
We don't try to steer you in a different direction.
For us, we don't need to go anywhere else.
We want everyone that walk in that feel like they're at home, that they're part of our family. Because at Sand Mountain Toyota, we are more than a dealership.
First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Okay, we're back ready for the kickoff, and Sardis will be lined up to kick it. We've got two guys back. It looks like, yeah, Kahia kicks it short. Taking it in is Menifee. He's got a little running room. Going to the left side, and he's got one man to beat. Can't do it. Comes down, brought down at the 32-yard line, but he could have some green grass and white stripes if he could have beaten that man, Mike.
One more to get by.
Brings the ball back up around the 34-yard line. That's where the Wildcats will have the ball first and 10.
Cats will start from 32-yard line, we'll call it.
Wildcats with the ball first and 10 from the 32-yard line.
Where did the Wildcats start their first drive from?
It was about the 20, wasn't it?
I think it was about an 80-yard drive.
Yep.
3:54 to go in the first. Guntersville up 7-6.
Hardnick with the ball to the right side, and nothing much there. Maybe a yard, but we've got a flag.
Come from an area that you expect some illegal procedure, I would say.
Yep.
Talking with Sardis.
We're probably going to back them up and be first and 15. On about the 27 or 26 or 27, I would think.
Taking a little time to get everything set here.
Figure out where to mark it at, I guess. And they get it right. Ball was right on the 27-yard. Check that. Yeah, the 27-yard line now.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Wildcats faced a little adversity in their first series, and we have another flag coming down from the far side. They were able to answer the bell each time there. Now Sardis appears to be backing up, so they must have violated the neutral zone.
So 5 back and 5 forward. We're right back where we started, guys.
Offside called against the defense.
3:40 to go in the first. Wildcats with their second possession of the game.
Handoff goes to Menifee on the right side. He's got a first down out to about the 49-yard line. Gained a little bit more than the first, Mike.
Tackled out there by Jesse Hubbard, and that was the last line of defense right there. Is Menifee with big gain for the Wildcats, and they're starting right where they left off from that first drive.
3:24 remaining in the first quarter. Your score is Wildcats 7, Lions 6. Hardnick to the left side.
He's got that corner.
And thinks about going inside, then couldn't make it to the outside, but he picks up about 8 yards.
Good job of containment out there by the corner. I thought for a minute that Hardnick may have that corner. Good downfield blocking, but the defensive back once again kept that from being about a 50-yard run.
And they mark it back to about a 7-yard run. I thought he had a little more than that. But 2nd and 7. That's 2nd and 3, 7-yard gain. I'll get it out right in a minute. Wildcats, man in motion, Menifee. The right side, roll, they want to pass. Got a little pressure on him. Get it out to Menifee. He's got the first down, then push back behind the 40, but it should be marked at just past the 40-yard line.
Childers and other lines in there on the stop, but big gainer for the Wildcats. First down. I think that's first down number 6 for the Wildcats here with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Hadn't kept up with them, but there's quite a few of them, though. They've just marched down the field thus far. Had a long run, though, by Clayton Daniel. Daniel keeps the ball again, got some running room. He's breaking down to the 18, about the 19-yard line. He's about to break it again, Mike.
Well, Daniel just has that uncanny ability to make people miss.
Yep.
You just don't get a good shot on him very often. Unless somebody's holding him up for you,
yep.
You usually don't get a good lick on him.
A low center of gravity, we'll call it. He's not a big target to hit at.
Well, and Brent, of course, first of all, a good job of execution thus far by the Guntersville Wildcat offense, but they're doing a good job of really mixing their plays up, and I'm not sure Sardis really has an idea what's coming right now.
Okay, we've got Menifee and Hardnick in the backfield. Bit of a high snap. Hardnick gets the ball, picks up a couple of yards right off the left side.
Play picks up 1 yard, bring up 2nd down and 9 for Guntersville.
Well, they said about a yard gain, maybe 2.
2nd and long. Wildcats haven't faced a lot of those thus far, but when they have, they've responded.
They come through. We had a 3rd and long, and earlier they picked up, got it down to 4th and long, 4th and 3, and then Daniel with the touchdown. I remember that situation. Rolling to the left side. Gets it out there to Big Brad Hampton, and touchdown Wildcats as he gets it, shakes one tackler loose and runs, gets it in for the touchdown.
Well executed there once again as the Wildcats are mixing things up. I think we run a very similar pattern to that a little earlier with good success, but that time he was able to shake the tackler and take it on into the end zone. So Wildcats offensively are 2 for 2 tonight.
Absolutely. Good to see this diversity here as we're trying to get a ball on. Now,
Armillo was saying, I need something to kick. I need something to kick here. And Triplett says, well, as soon as they get it here, I'll snap it.
Snaps down, and it's up. Looks good to us. Let's see what the officials think. They say it's good too, Mike. 1:40 remaining in the first quarter. Guntersville 14, Sardis 6. We'll be right back with the kickoff on Horizon Sports.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. RE/MAX Guntersville is a proud supporter of the Guntersville City Schools academics and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Guntersville, 256-582-5585.
Communities that have an independent bank located in them do far better economically than those that don't. I think that we have been able to really make a difference.
20 years that I've been here, the most rewarding thing is just to see the impact that we've had in our communities and for our customers.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you're feeling. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Olbrich and Patterson in Guntersville.
Okay, we're back, just about ready for that kickoff. And Millo's lining up at that angle to the left side this time, Mike.
Let's see where we kick it this time. We've tried a couple of different things.
High pooch
Let's go kick it to the other P.
He takes it in. He wants to come to the left side. He's got a little running room, but he's nailed at the 38-yard line by Drew Moore.
And Trace Hosey, number 23. So
good field position again for the line.
Nice starting field position for the Sardis Lions. Will Scott at quarterback. Toby P. in the backfield with him.
Scott hands off to P, and he's got a little running room right up the middle. Picks up about 5 or 6.
Nice gainer on first down. Drew Moore. Nicky Urban over to make the stop.
Scott's got the play, looking everything over. Hands off to, fakes to P, wants to throw it out.
Oh, that's a fumble.
It is a lateral.
Or a live ball, whatever you want to call it, yeah.
Robinson picks it up. Ooh. Oh, they're going to count that incomplete pass, Mike. They didn't have the angle I had.
Now he's going to walk back there and put it down.
Putting it down, okay.
I don't see where anybody marked where it ought to be, though. We're just going to guess that it ought to be right along in here.
The guy on the far side did have it marked.
Okay,
I see him now. I didn't begin with.
I didn't see anybody over there either. My bad.
3rd and long for the Lions. Ball's on the 41-yard line. Fake, want to throw it long. Got a man out here and couldn't come up with it, just overthrowing Robinson.
That could be a hold as late as that flag came down back there.
Ben says it's
talking to the Wildcats, it will be against.
I think you'd decline this though, wouldn't you? Bring 4th and 9.
Most likely.
If it's what we think it is.
Yeah, shift. So they're going to decline it. That would have only been a 5-yard penalty. So, like I say, bring up the 4th and 9. Will Scott back on the field. Of course, the last time they did the quick kick out of the situation.
Scott back there again. Hey, quick kicks it again.
Gets a good roll out of it.
Excellent roll.
Seth Smith down there on the coverage, and Guntersville will start inside their own 15-yard line with 32 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Looks like it's going to be marked at about the 12. Very effective punt. Not what we're used to years ago, Mike.
Well, you see a lot of teams doing that now. The quarterback is typically a good athlete, and they can punt the ball and gives you a little bit more dimension to your it's difficult to go back and set up for a full return.
The only problem I see with it, I've noticed it looks like the kick is low and it's going to be.
You've got to get it up.
Hardnick goes to the left side and tries to make a move and just slips down. A loss of about 5, it looks like.
Well, he slipped down out there because he was trying to get around number 33, Trent Nugent, out there, and it was well defended.
Trent had a little bit to do with that. You're exactly right.
Good job of containment out there.
That's going to be the end of the first quarter, I think. It is. So we're going to take a break. Guntersville leads it 14-6 over Sardis. We'll be right back on Horizon Sports.
If you're looking for a rental home or apartment in the Guntersville area, call on Bonds Real Estate. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties. Bonds Real Estate is another proud supporter of Guntersville Wildcat basketball.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
Supreme Courts is your ultimate local indoor facility for competition youth sports, training, and recreation activities. Home to Impact Basketball and Volleyball. Give Jonathan Hyde a call at 256-527-1051. As the Electric Board of Guntersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community, and we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be.
As the city of Guntersville continues to grow and prosper, your Guntersville Water Board keeps pace. For more information on the Guntersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
Marshall County Gas, a proud sponsor of this community channel broadcast on Horizon Communications. Enjoy the game and make it a point to get out and support your local athletic programs. And remember, gas does it better, naturally.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Okay, we're back ready for the second quarter action. And Wildcats have the ball on about their own 9-yard line, 2nd and 15 to go. Daniel in the backfield by himself. Now he has Hartnett come in motion. Daniel pops in the middle, and he picks up about 2 or 3.
Mr. Nugent, number 33, was there waiting on him. Not that. Trying to see where they spot it. Not quite back to the original line of scrimmage still, so it's going to be 3rd and about 12 for the Wildcats.
So let's see what the Cats do on the long. They've been very successful with the little rollout passes, Mike, tonight.
Trying to keep that perfect streak alive. They're 2 for 2. 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns.
Got to be careful passing, though, in this situation. And roll to the right side. He's got a man out there. Hadn't got the first, but Darius did a good job. Darius Stewart catching that at about the 20-yard line, and momentum carried him out of bounds there. So, well, actually, they bark it back to the 19 now, but it's 4th down and about 4 to go, so the Wildcats, I'm sure, will be punting.
First punting situation for the Wildcats. Toby Fee and Dexter McKinney back for Sardis. They stand around between their own 45 and 40-yard line.
And trying to get our punt team straightened away. Finally, we call timeout. So they take one, we will too. 11:05 remaining in the first half. Guntersville 14, Sardis 6. We'll be right back on Horizon Sports. Okay, we're back. 4th and about 4 to go. And the punt's blocked. And roll dead at the 31-yard line.
And I'm not sure exactly what happened there, Brent. It didn't look like they had that big of a rush on.
No, I don't know if I'm not sure. I didn't see this. I'm just wondering, did their own guy back up, maybe take a step back or something?
Well,
I don't know.
That may be a possibility. I'm not.
Was not blocked. Okay. So Sardis will have the ball on the Wildcat 25.
Great opportunity for Sardis here.
He wants to go to the left side and got about 4 Wildcat defenders there waiting on him.
Mr. Hathcock and others. Gain of about 1. Wildcat defense, it's time to step up, Brent.
Yep, got to make a big stop here.
Sardis with a great opportunity to make a statement. 10:25 to go here in the first half. Guntersville up 14-6.
Fake it to Pede. He's got a lot of run room to Scott. Gets down to about the 15-yard line. Good fake that time by Will Scott.
It was. Griffin with the tackle out there, but everybody but Griffin was pretty much following the play to the left.
Brings up a first down, 1st and 10 from about the 14-yard line. P with the ball, and he's close. He is. He's in for the touchdown for the Sardis Lions.
Nice run as he burst through that opening and elusive little back that's hard to bring down.
So with exactly 10 minutes remaining in the first half, Sardis 12, Guntersville 14, and I would think they'll be going for 2. And it appears they are.
Players looking to the sideline for the call. Guntersville up 14-12 here. There's a flag down in the backfield.
They're counting the players here. Looks like that Wildcats got too many on the field. Is that what they're counting? That was exactly what it was, Mike.
Yeah.
So they'll move it down to the 1.5, something like that. 1.25, half the distance to the goal anyway.
Yeah. Down remain the same.
I hope it does. I hope they just got one try. Oh. Will Scott, your quarterback. Hands off to P, and Toby doesn't make it, so it's 14-12 game.
Black Welder and a host of other Wildcats there on the stop.
We're going to take a quick break and have the kickoff. Guntersville leads at 14-12 on Horizon Sports. Back ready for the kickoff. 10 minutes remaining in the first half. Wildcats lead the line 14-12. Short kick taken in at the 33-yard line. And looking for some running room was Kennedy. Blake got a little bit, but he just couldn't find that seam he wanted, Mike.
Well, you know, on the 3 kickoffs we've had tonight, Brent, we have about 110 yards laterally.
Yeah.
East and west. We've got to get the north and south part of that down.
Well, he was hesitating like he thought that something was fixing to open up. That's the reason I said that. And
well, when you make that kick effectively, your coverage team has the ability to kind of hem you in over there. So well covered by Sardis.
Handoff goes to number 7, Hartnick. He picks up about 2 or 3. You know, we're calling that kick a soccer-style kick, but I believe isn't that actually a rugby that they do the short kick like that?
You may be right.
Somebody say maybe. Yeah. Oh, they run out sideways. That's right. Okay. Check that. We have 4 wideouts to the left side this time. Lone man to the right.
I believe this is a new formation for us here.
Get it out here to Darius, and he picks up about 2 or 3. And
well, the way we run that, Sardis adjusted well, and we left one guy unblocked, Jesse Hubbard, and he came through and made the big one-on-one tackle.
Great job, Jesse Hubbard. 3rd and about 6 for the Wildcats. Ball is right on the 41-yard line. Daniel and Hardnick in the backfield. Rolling to the right side. Got a little time. Got a man out there. And it looked like it was Menifee. No, that was Carson Samuels.
Is it number 9?
Yeah, Carson Samuels.
Yes, it is.
Gets the first down.
Well executed. Nice route. Nice throw by Clayton Daniel. His rolling him out. He's looked comfortable out there tonight, Brent.
He did a great job. Put it right on the money. And Carson Samuels took a pretty good lick after he caught it and held on to the ball. So it's 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. The ball almost on the 49-yard line.
8:15 and counting to go here in the first half. Guntersville up 14-12 and driving once again.
Take the handoff to Hartnick. Got Menifee out here on the left side. He's got a little run room, Mike. One man to beat. And he's wrestling with him, but I don't know who's going to win finally. The Sardis guy got some help and brought Menifee down at the 13-yard line.
Brett Raines on the tackle. He latched on and didn't let go. Menifee wasn't going down easy, but Raines didn't let go.
Dexter McKinney come along just in case, though, was there also for the Lions. Wildcats have the ball now, as I say, on the 13-yard line. Samuels wide to the right side. Daniel adjusting his players. Now sends a man in motion. Menifee to the right side. Rolls to the left side. And keeping the ball himself, Daniel had a 3 or 4 yard gain. Clayton Daniel, number 10 for the Wildcats.
Well, that was a good job by Daniel. Nobody took the fake. The guys were at home, but Daniel slipped through there for about a 3 to 4 yard gain. You know, last week this is where the Wildcats had trouble against Arab. They were inside the 20-yard line 4, if not 5 times, and failed to come away with points. So this is a critical time for these Guntersville Wildcats. Got to finish.
Menifee in motion again. Blitz is coming. Hartnick with the ball left side. Touchdown Wildcats. So he just they had to Had the blitz coming from the left side, and Hartnick took the ball on the run to the, coming from the right side, and Hartnick went to the left side. Didn't walk in for a touchdown, but almost untouched. Touchdown Wildcats.
No, that's finishing with authority there, Brent. I'm sure the Wildcats worked on those situations extensively this week, and thus far it has shown.
Armillo with the kick. Looks good from here. And it is good. 6:40 remaining in the first half. Guntersville 21, Sardis 12. We'll be right back with a kickoff on Horizon Sports.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Guntersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Hello, this is Maury Yancey, President of the Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber of Commerce staff, board, and membership proudly cheer the Wildcats on to victory. When you shop local, you are supporting the future of our young people. The Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce, cheering on the Wildcats.
We know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Heading to work? Headed to play. Taking the grandkids to the beach.
Every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application to the approval or to the payments.
We're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
We have banks and competitors in various markets that we're in that don't have a banker that's a lender in that market. Somebody comes zooming in from another city to handle that. They're raising money for loans that they're going to make in another city, and we just don't see our role as a community bank to be that kind of bank.
Okay, we're lined up ready for that kick again, and Armillo is like it's going to be the pooch kick again, we call it, and it is short kick. The fair catch is called and taken at the 31-yard line, and taking it in there is P.
I wonder if you could just call that and say, we want that play. Every time we kick off, that's what we want. And just put it down on the 30-yard line, 31-yard line. I'd have to do that. Well executed. And the key to that is you've got to get the height. So they have to make that catch.
Yep. Scott, quarterback, hands it, fakes it to P. The option play, and picks up Braun P. Picks up about 5 or 6. Braun is number 21. Toby is number 5.
Nice run by Braun P there. Looked like the Wildcats had him cornered at the line of scrimmage. He slipped through and picked up about 5 out of that. Nicky Irvin on the stop for the Wildcats.
Braun to the left side, and he got some running room up the middle, picks up the first down. Ball's going to be marked at the 46-yard line.
Menifee with the stop. Sardis feeling a little momentum here. They're kind of picking up the tempo with their offense, Brent.
Yeah, we need to try to make a big play here and slow them down a little bit. Adjusting the play, got plenty of time. Down to 10 seconds on the play clock now. Toby P to the left side. Got a lot of running room, and oh, he's nailed right there by Lee Menifee finally at the 46-yard line is where they're going to mark it.
But another big first down gainer for Sardis. Second and short, 2nd and 2 as they've crossed the midfield stripe.
Ron P to the left side, and he's going to be close to the first down, depending on the spot.
I believe they're going to mark him just shy.
Ben says that it's a yard short. Now we don't know about a yard, but it is short. Big third down play, 4:55 remaining in the first half. Ball is on about the 44-yard line in Wildcat territory. And the center and the back judge is talking something over there. Now that we're ready to go.
Still plenty of time on the play clock. So.
And I don't know, it's going to be close. What this spot? Toby P, ball carrier, and it looks like he's going to be just a little bit short.
Nice job by Nicky Urban as he shot the gap. Got into the backfield. But if he was able to fall forward, and it's going to be close here. And I believe he's, looks like that marker is just across that yard line, and I believe the ball is just shy. So difficult to tell from here.
Pokey says he's short. He's trying to Sardis cameraman over here looking at his. I got a good shot here, guys. Of course, I guess y'all do too on Ben's camera, but he's going to be just a little short. It's not that much, Pokey. Pokey's saying it was about. Well, I had it on camera over here on the other side. Fourth, and about that much.
About that much. Fourth and a tad.
And you know they got to go for it, Mike.
I anticipate that.
Yep.
4:07 to go here in the first half. Guntersville up 21-12. Sardis facing fourth, and about that much.
About that much.
At the Guntersville 44-yard line.
Lions, of course, it is going for it on 4th down.
And they break in, and he cuts to the where the hole's at. Does Toby P, and he gets the first down and then some, Mike. They had it stopped up right up the middle.
Yes, nice job of running by P as he got outside, found the crease, and hard determined running after contact. He picked up about 5 more yards with the host of Wildcats grabbing a hold. Trevor Davis in on the defensive front for the Wildcats. Sardis on the move. They trail by 9.
There and Panell, the other down lineman. Out to the left side is Toby P, and he's battling, trying to get away from
Darius
Stewart, but couldn't do it.
No,
Darius hung in there with him.
We got a late flag coming in over there, and I'm not sure what the call is going to be, but from the reaction of the Guntersville coaches, I think this is going to be against the Wildcats.
Yeah, they're talking to Sardis, so it's let's see what their final decision is going to be here. Personal foul, is that what they're going to call it?
Yeah. Boy, that was tough because Darius Stewart had made a nice play out there in open field to put Sardis in a 2nd and long situation.
Didn't see that one, but I wasn't looking actually, to be honest with you. So that's going to move it down to the 15-yard line of the Wildcats.
After the penalty, the Lions will have the ball 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line.
But I thought they tackled him back at the line of scrimmage, and they marked that off from 5 yards down the field.
Yep. It appeared that they marked it off from the point of infraction.
That may be the case.
I don't know. Either way, it was 1st down and 10, and now it's 1st and about 5 or 6. Ball is down on the 10-yard line, we'll call it.
So that really ended up being about a 20-yard penalty on the Wildcats after a nice defensive play.
Toby P with the ball. Not much run room. He breaks off to the right, picks up about 3 or 4.
Jordan Pinnell grabs the hold. Host of Wildcats. Drew Moore, Menifee in there to help. Pickup of about 9 yards. Down to the 6.
So 2:28 remaining in the first half. Scott with the ball gives it to Braun P, and he's tripped up, falls forward to about the 4-yard line, 4.5. And that's probably, let's see where the mark's probably going to be a 1st down.
Yeah, he just signaled. It's official.
It is official, okay.
Wildcat defense with their back to the wall here. Sardis on the move once again.
2:18 remaining in the first half. Sardis has plenty of time. Wide outs to the left side and the right. Gives it to Toby P to the left side, and he gets in for the touchdown for the Sardis Lions. So with 2:05 remaining in the first half, Sardis puts 6 more on the scoreboard.
Nice determined run that time by P. Darius Stewart came up and had good position, but P went airborne and got it across. When he smells the goal line, he's after it.
He's pretty good at sticking it in there. Sardis going to go for 2 again.
Sardis trying to get a timeout. It don't look like they got it, but they got it
in for the score. Toby P puts it in for 2. So that's going to make it 21-20 your score. That's 2:05 remaining in the first half. We'll be right back with a kickoff on Horizon Sports.
The mission at Sardis Baptist Church is to love people, lead them to Christ, and walk them through life. The staff and congregation at Sardis Baptist Church are proud supporters of Sardis schools, academics, and athletics. Go Lions!
With gas prices and inflation at an all-time high, Alexander Ford understands it's tough out there. We do not want to be just some dealership, we want to be your dealership. For all your sales, parts, and service needs, we believe we can save you money. We have new inventory on the way, a fully stocked parts department, and an award-winning service department.
Alexander Ford has been family owned and operated for over 50 years in Boaz. We want to be a part of your family.
Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items. Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with people's, their goal
is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Okay, we're back ready for the kickoff from the Sardis Lions. And they're lining up for the short kick also. Sawyer Kahia will be kicking. Taking it in is Blake Kennedy for the Wildcats. Gets it up to about the 35.
And Blake took that one, ran it north and south, but once again, Sardis defense able to collapse there, and Guntersville, not bad starting field position from the 35. 1:57 to go. You got to be careful right here.
Yep.
You'd like to do something, but the last thing you want to do is to turn that ball over.
Yep. All right, Wildcats getting their play on the sideline. Now they're coming out on the field.
It's time to call your aggressive conservative plays.
Aggressive conservative, yeah. I like that, Mike. That's very politically correct there.
We'll see. Wildcats, 3 spread out to the right, 2 spread out to the left.
That's what I didn't understand here. Now they started the play clock, and then now they've reset it. Gunners will come out. He stands over the ball, won't let him snap, but they've reset it. Daniel in the backfield by himself. Drift to the right, 2 to the left. Fakes that. Got the ball himself. Got some running room. Daniel breaks the right side and got the first down. Going to be brought down at about the 49-yard line, 48.
Brian Noblet with the tackle for Sardis, but Guntersville out near midfield.
And
a hold on the Wildcats. Where was that flag? I guess that was downfield. Okay, here on this side.
Okay, on this side. It had been pretty quick, wouldn't it?
Flag on the play.
Well, they're going to back it up from the 39-yard line, it appears, 40-yard line.
Holding call against the Wildcats.
And
so first.
They'll bring a first down and 17 now for the Wildcats.
Yep. Daniel backfield and rolling to the left side this time, wants to throw it. Got a man out here, it's Menifee, and Lee gets the first down, steps out of bounds at about the 46-yard line. I guess they're going to mark it at, Mike.
Yes, well executed, and like you say, Brent, just across the first down line to make.
Menifee,
back about where they would have been with Clayton's run.
Yeah, Menifee, wise play that time though, Mike. Rather than trying to, he did try to break one tackle, and then saw he couldn't do it, and he gets out of bounds rather.
And Gunners they have all 3 timeouts remaining.
Well, I thought they took one. Either way.
I was thinking that they, well, maybe not. I don't remember one now that you mention it, but scoreboard's showing 3, so.
Got a man wide open is Darius Stewart. They've got plenty of running room, and good block that time. Finally, Stewart breaks another tackle in for the touchdown. I don't see any flags, Mike. Who threw the great block down?
Brad Hampton. He came from across the field, and it was very tedious that he could have easily clipped.
Yeah, well.
But he got around on the front side and put, like I say, a great block.
More like a screen, but it was very, very effective. And, a great block doesn't have to be a real bone-jarring block, just the effectiveness of it, and that one was.
And what a move by, it looked like one of those Trent Richardson moves on the goal line down there. And does it get through? It falls short. I'm not sure what happened there, but.
So that's going to be 27 Wildcats and 20 Lions with 1:16 remaining in the first half. And we're going to.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Guntersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
There's no better way to brighten up your day.
Hey Rob, how are you doing?
I'm fine, but I'm in a hurry. I've got to get to the cleaners before they close.
Not in Guntersville, not at Clean Right Cleaners. Now open 24/7 with an automated drop-off and pickup. Located at 2020 Gunner Avenue next to JJ's Hamburgers. You simply sign up, letting you know where your clothes are on the line. Use your PIN number, which is the last 4 digits of your phone number, or you can use the barcode that's on the email.
Wow, that's high tech. I can't wait to use it.
Clean Right Cleaners, now open in Guntersville 24/7 and in Arab.
Okay, we're back ready for the second down play after that timeout. Good timeout for Sardis, though. They want to get their plays lined up, I'm sure, Mike.
Looks like they're going to throw.
Yep.
No.
Get it to P again, Toby P. And he's still breaking tackles, gets the first down, and will be brought down finally at about the 43-yard line.
He's a strong young man, too. You don't hardly knock him backwards.
Nope. Sees the field. Very well.
46.9 seconds to go. Ball down at the 44-yard line of Guntersville.
Rolling to the left side is Scott. Got a man out there. And it's picked off by the Wildcats. Steps out of bounds, but great play that time by Brad Hampton as he picks that one off, and momentum carries him out of bounds at about the 22-yard line. So
good job of playing deep
and playing the ball. I mean, the defender, he got right lined up on him instead of going for it. Of course, then it was overthrown, and he was right there for it.
Well, what will the Wildcats do? Well, it's down to 33.7 seconds, so I look for them to be rather conservative at this point.
Yep. Yeah, I think that we just go in and do some adjusting at halftime, get the ball at the first of the third quarter with kickoff will come to the Wildcats, and be awful proud of this 7-point lead. And that's exactly what Clayton does. Takes a knee, and that's going to be all for the first half. Now they're setting the, well, they hadn't even set the ball in play yet. Both teams are going off the field. So that's going to wind it up for the first half. Guntersville 27, Sardis 20. We're going to take a quick break or two, and we'll be right back with the halftime performances from Sardis and from Guntersville.
Lake Guntersville Pool & Spas is your home for custom pool design and construction, along with service, sales, and repair. They're also your authorized dealer for bullfrog spas and swim spas. For your new construction or redesign of your existing personalized outdoor space, visit our large showroom, located at the top of the mountain in Guntersville. Call Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas at 256-582-4050. Shane Vandegrift and the Lake Guntersville Real Estate Team are proud supporters of the Guntersville City Schools and Wildcat Athletics. They encourage you to get out and support your local sports. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, the best call you can make is Lake Guntersville Real Estate at 256-582-0112. Visit their informative website, shanev.com. They're your source for real estate in the Lake Guntersville area. They'll support you through the entire process, just like they support the Wildcat.
When my dad wanted a new mower, he'd say, "Come on, buddy, let's go see Jim, our local Toro dealer." For service, I'd hear, "Come on, buddy, let's call Jim." So naturally, I got my mower here. Some things never change. Right, buddy? Well, some things. Real people, real support. You can't beat the personal service from your neighborhood Toro dealer. There's a Toro dealer like Jim in your town.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bonds Appliance on Gunter Avenue in Guntersville.
You walk in the door, it's a hometown atmosphere, just a great place to purchase a vehicle.
We're going to do what we say we're going to do.
I've been a customer for over 8 years and I love it.
The customer can relax and feel like that there's no pressure.
We've had a very good experience.
I will come back here to buy whatever cars that we are going to buy in the future.
We don't try to steer you in a different direction.
For us, we don't need to go anywhere else.
We want everyone that walk in that feel like they're at home, that they're part of our family. Because at Sand Mountain Toyota, we are more than a dealership.
First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Band director is Steve Smith. Drum major is Olivia Grederson. Band captain Grant Rutland. And the auxiliary captain is Jesse Doyle. Music for tonight will include music from the movies of John Williams. Music will include E.T., Indiana Jones, Star Wars, Jurassic Park, and Jaws. Drum major, is the band ready? Crimson Guard, you may enter the field.
Best seats we've ever had. Huh?
Crimson Guard Marching Band.
The mission at Sardis Baptist Church is to love people, lead them to Christ, and walk them through life. The staff and congregation at Sardis Baptist Church are proud supporters of Sardis schools, academics, and athletics. Go Lions! Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. RE/MAX Guntersville is a proud supporter of the Guntersville City Schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Guntersville, 256-582-5585.
Communities that have an independent bank located in them do far better economically than those that don't. I think that we have been able to really make a difference.
20 years that I've been here, the most rewarding thing is just to see the impact that we've had in our communities and for our customers.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Guntersville.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Please welcome the Sardis High School Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Rick Quismar. The band is under the field direction of drum major Corey Walker. The dance captains are Bailey Kidmore and Haley Collins. The color guard captains are Morgan Hunter and Lexi Sumner. The head majorette is Becky Brooks and band president Tonight the band will perform that Jersey tune by Herbie Hancock known as Chameleon. And then we will be Funk Masters by George Clifton of the Parliament House. Bringing to us Turn the Roof Off the Sucker, Turn the Roof Off the Sucker. Will slow it down, and we'll have a little bit of Lionel Richie, only with the Commodore. And they will bring to us Brick House. And then we will round out tonight's show. We'll play that funky music by Wild Cherry.
The mission at Sardis Baptist Church is to love people, lead them to Christ, and walk them through life. The staff and congregation at Sardis Baptist Church are proud supporters of Sardis schools, academics, and athletics. Go Lions! If you're looking for a rental home or apartment in the Guntersville area, call on Bonds Real Estate. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties. Bonds Real Estate is another proud supporter of Guntersville Wildcat basketball.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
Supreme Courts is your ultimate local indoor facility for competition youth sports, training, and recreation activities. Home to Impact Basketball and Volleyball. Give Jonathan Hyde a call at 256-527-1051. As the Electric Board of Guntersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community. And we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be.
As the city of Guntersville continues to grow and prosper, your Guntersville Water Board keeps pace. For more information on the Guntersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, GVilleWater.com.
Marshall County Gas, a proud sponsor of this community channel broadcast on Horizon Communications. Enjoy the game and make it a point to get out and support your local athletic programs. And remember, gas does it better, naturally.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Okay, we're back here at Sardis, Alabama, ready for the kickoff. Nice halftime performance from the Sardis band and the Guntersville band. Kick goes deep. Menifee takes it in at the 20-yard line for the Wildcats, and he breaks a couple of tackles, going to be brought down finally at the 37-yard line, maybe 38. We'll see where it's spotted at, Mike, but a nice starting field position for the Wildcats.
It is, and he was just made a couple of guys miss, almost broke out of there with that one. Guntersville, 7-point lead as we start the second half. It was pretty much 27-20 at the half. That's pretty much an offensive first half.
Offensive first half is exactly right. And Ben can't remember a game we scored 27 in thus far. I thought we scored 28 against someone. Who did we do that? Hartnick with the ball up the middle, picks up a yard or two. St. Clair County, we had 28.
May have. Whitlock on the stop that time for Sardis.
Second and about 8 for the Wildcats. Hartnick in the backfield with Daniel again. Hartnick with the ball to the right side. Makes a nice cut. And picks up about 7 or so more.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be about 2 yards shy of the first down. Wildcats facing a possession down here on their own side of the field at the 46-yard line. 3rd
and 2 is exactly right, Mike.
Big that you go ahead and pick this up right here, Brent. You really don't want to you don't want to put that Sardis offense back out there on the field just yet.
You want to put them back out there with about 2 or 3 minutes to go in the third quarter after you scored. Menifee to the right side, got some running room, breaks one tackle, and couldn't quite get through the second tackler. As I believe 21 Braun P. and I didn't catch the other number, Mike.
Well, a good job by the offensive front for the Wildcats that time, kind of controlling the line of scrimmage, and Menifee found a little crease, hit it quickly, and first down and more.
1st and 10. The ball just inside the 45-yard line in Lions territory.
Going for the 1st and 10 on the Sardis 45-yard line.
Hartnick long back in the backfield again with Daniel. Wants to throw it this time. Got his man out here and running with the ball, pushing, breaking the tackle is big number 17, Brad Hampton. And he's really come out tonight, Mike.
Yes, he has. He's had a big night. Good job there by Brett Raines, though, holding on.
Oh, yeah.
And forced him out of bounds. He was the last chance. But, yes, Hampton he offensively, defensively, and he's made a couple of nice blocks downfield also. One real nice block on the long touchdown run.
Absolutely. That was a tremendous block.
Well, and it was also good hustle just to get over in position to make the block. Anyway, Wildcats, 1st and 10 on the 25.
Fakes it to Menifee, keeping himself as Daniel He's breaking to the right side. He might stick it in. Got a flag on the play. Clayton Daniel in for the touchdown, but let's check the
white
flag.
hat's going to bring that one back.
Flag on the play.
It's gonna. I think you're right. He's gonna get us for holding, maybe, or illegal block. Let's see what it's gonna be.
But it's always tough when the guy's crossing the goal line and they throw that flag about 20 yards back behind what's going on.
All right, let's see what the call's going to be. They're talking with the Sardis Lions. And
yeah, that's all right. We need to run a little more clock before we put it in the end zone anyway.
Yep.
So let's see, that's marked off from the point of the foul. So they back it up, so it's still first and 5.
Ben was talking about, Ben was saying, of course, I don't know if y'all could hear him, but he was saying aggressive penalties are not always bad. And he's exactly right. That, you know, it's so easy to call holding, and with the way that they let you block now.
There's a host of dark red jerseys in the middle of that one, and ball falls harmlessly to the ground.
Used to have a coach many years ago that always said if you're doing everything full speed, and they'll all work out for the best as long as you're going full speed. Ben says most of your national championship teams close to the top in penalties in the nation too. So Menifee to the right side.
Oh, nice defensive play over there.
Record tackle, got another flag down. Oh, check that. That was a fumble. That faked me out there. I thought Menifee had the ball, and it went up the middle that time, but it was a fumble. Well, I didn't see that one, Mike.
I missed it all too. I'll have to get up in the morning and catch the replay to see what happened there. All right, big third down for the Wildcats.
Yeah. That was a good fake. I thought Menifee had it to the right side. Daniel keeps it up the middle, and I don't think he's got the first, Mike.
I think he's going to be just a little shy. Maybe looks like they're putting it down about a yard shy, possibly, Brent. But you have to feel like this is 4-down territory for the Wildcats.
Absolutely, yeah.
Fourth and a little over a yard.
Yep.
Line to make is the 12.
Timeout. But Sardis called it. No, there's no timeout. Well,
a lot of confusion
yeah,
out there.
Yeah, there sure was. Officials called timeout, and the clock's still running. Well, the clock stayed running, and they hadn't set the ball yet. Now they set it.
Well, and there again, especially if Guntersville can put the ball in the end zone, they don't mind the clock running.
No.
And matter of fact, they're running the play clock down just about every play.
Yeah, the clock is your friend right now. And looks like we had somebody in the neutral zone.
I believe the hard count did the trick.
Okay. Officials talking it over with Brad Hampton.
And he wisely says, we'll take those 5 yards.
Yeah. Step them off. First down. Ben said he didn't think that was an aggressive penalty. Yeah. Okay. 1st and 10. The ball's going to be on right on the 12 or 13-yard line. 13, I believe. Hartnett gets the ball on the right side and
not much there.
No, might have got back to the line of scrimmage.
Stacked up by the interior of that Sardis defense.
20 loses about a yard, bring up 2nd down and 11 for the Wildcats.
Now the ball is set, so the play clock starts.
Wideouts, multiple wideouts right and left.
Hartnick in the backfield, fake it to him, keeping it is Daniel, and he's pushing forward, but not much. So they'll bring up a 3rd and long for the Wildcats.
Picks up a couple of yards, bring up 3rd down and 9.
Big Logan Hildebrandt and number 30, Carlos Mueller in there for Sardis.
3rd and 9. Ball is set on about the 12-yard line. Rolling to the left side is Daniel. He's got a man out there, and dangerous there. Almost picked off by Sardis. And looks like Brad Hampton's cramping up a little bit, Mike, number 17.
No, we don't need that. He is walking back to the huddle very gingerly. All right, Wildcats facing 4th and 9. I see no indication of a kick team.
No, we're going to go for it. Brad's still in there. He's still walking sort of like he might be cramping up.
Nobody in the backfield with Daniel.
And we're going to call a timeout. Wildcats. 5:53 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Timeout Guntersville. They lead it 27-20 over Sardis. We'll be right back.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Guntersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Hello, this is Maury Yancey, President of the Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber of Commerce staff, board, and membership proudly cheer the Wildcats on to victory. When you shop local, you are supporting the future of our young people. The Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce, cheering on the Wildcats.
We know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Heading to work? Headed to play. Taking the grandkids to the beach.
Every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application, the approval, or to the payments. We're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
We have banks and competitors in various markets that we're in that don't have a banker that's a lender in that market. Somebody comes zooming in from another city to handle that. They're raising money for loans that they're going to make in another city, and we just don't see our role as a community bank to be that kind of bank.
Okay, we're back after that timeout. Wildcats wanted to talk it over, and I think we're going to go for the field goal now, Mike.
Armillo on for a 30-yard attempt.
Got it lined up. Clayton Daniels holding. He says he's ready now.
Wildcats getting ready for a 30-yard attempt on the field goal.
It's down, it's up, and
left.
Off the left it looks like. Just a little to the left. So 5:54 remaining in the third quarter. Kick is wide left. Sardis will be taking over at their own 20-yard line.
Long time consuming drive by the Wildcats, but the Sardis defense held down inside the 15. That'll bring the ball back out to the 20. And Sardis, this will be their initial possession here of the second half.
Well, as you said, we got the long drive, but did not end up with the points. Time-consuming drive, did not get the points.
First time that the Wildcats have been in the red zone without points tonight.
Yep. P to the left side, to the right side, dragging people up for the first down past the 30-yard line.
Pick it up 10 yards, pick up a line first down.
So Toby's gotten rested up.
Menifee and others on the tackle. Yes, he's had a long rest, halftime, and then about 8 minutes almost of the second half before Sardis takes the field on offense.
They give it to Braun this time, number 21. And he's got some momentum. He won't go down either. He gets the first down out to the 47-yard line.
Drew Moore finally brings him down, but I would say the big man, but he's not that big, but he run through about 3 tackles.
Yep. That was little brother there. Toby P this time with the ball, number 5, and he's reversing his field and trying to find somewhere to go. And got about a 2-yard gain. A little extra stuff going on. No flag on it.
Well, the Wildcats had a chance to have him for about a 3-yard loss, and he makes it about a 2-yard gain out of that. Tough young man to corner.
Bring it down to 8 for the Lions.
Got your quarterback. And gives it to Toby P this time, and he dives for yardage. Going to be close to the first down again.
Looks like this Sardis offense has come out with a little fire in their eye, Brent. Just shy of the first down. It'll be third and less than a yard. Maybe they're going to measure.
Sandmountain Auto Glass, SMAAG, Mag.
Chains will come all the way across the field. Kind of hard to tell exactly where he has it laid down there, whether this may be a first or not. But
Ben says he thinks that it is. I think it's going to be a first down. No, it's short.
A little bit more than that much this time.
Yep. Will be brought out to the hash mark. Third and about 2 foot.
They third and short for the Lions.
Sardis at the line of scrimmage and ready to go.
So let's see what the Lions play call is and see if the Cats can sniff it out.
Chains are set.
They give it to Toby, and he's got the first down, and then about 10 more.
Down inside the 35-yard line as Sardis keeps grinding it away.
Good for the Sardis line, first down.
Move the chains. The ball's placed down on the 33-yard line.
Not sure.
Coach Reese and the officials are talking like
Timeout on the ball field. Now you boys can hear you make a little noise.
no, they're saying it's not a timeout. Let's see what they're doing. Official timeout.
No, timeout Guntersville. They are
Guntersville
charging
wants
it to
a
Guntersville.
timeout. 3:45 remaining in the third quarter. Guntersville wants a timeout. Wildcats lead at 27-20. We'll be right back on Horizon Sports.
With gas prices and inflation at an all-time high, Alexander Ford understands it's tough out there. We do not want to be just some dealership, we want to be your dealership. For all your sales, parts, and service needs, we believe we can save you money. We have new inventory on the way, a fully stocked parts department, and an award-winning service department.
Alexander Ford has been family owned and operated for over 50 years in Boaz. We want to be a part of your family.
Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items. Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Okay, we're back after the Wildcats timeout. Just about ready to go.
Trying to stymie a little momentum here by Sardis, but
and
not yet.
P to the left side gets about 9.
Well, right now they're running that ball off tackle left, off tackle right, and picking up chunks of yardage.
Yeah, student body left or right.
Well, there's no student body. There's no sweep to this. This is blocking right up the middle.
Going to the right side this time, and he dives again.
In the area of a hold
back here, yep,
is the flag.
So let's see what the call is. Ball's going to be marked on the 17-yard line. And Wildcat captain talking it over with the official. Jordan Panell is the representing on the field.
And it is a hold. And I believe that was back here at the point of attack, so let's see where this ends up. Well, it looks like they've already moved it back to the 42-yard line, haven't they? All right.
Yes, they have. So that's be 2nd
and 14.
14.
But that's about a play and a half.
Yep.
At the way this Sardis offense is grinding it out right now. Wildcats in need of somebody stepping up and making a big play right here, Brent.
Wants to throw it this time, and they come back inside for Toby P. And he gets about 4, but he's racked up pretty hard. And he's up.
He's got a big smile on his face. That's a tough little cookie right there.
Yep.
He did lose his helmet though.
State rules now, you have to come out of the game for 1 play when your helmet comes off on the field, so he'll be out for 1 play.
And I would say 1 play only.
And I'd be looking for Ron P, number 21, to get the ball.
Big 3rd down right here for the Wildcat defense, 3rd and 11.
Looks like the Wildcats are going to be called for offsides.
Flags falling on both sides of the field on that one.
Flag been stepped off against the Wildcats.
I think it does. But the question is, can Toby P come back on the field? And I think he can.
Yeah, he's back out there. And the official on the far side has thrown a flag. And is he's either throwing a flag on the Guntersville sideline, or the fact that we're discussing that Toby P's back on the field and there was no snap. So I'm not sure exactly what the ruling is on that, to be quite honest with you.
If the flag is a warning on the Guntersville, it's going to be because Guntersville coaches are questioning exactly what we are. Can he come back? And I don't think I don't think that's constituted as a play.
Well, I'm sure it's plainly worded in the rule books as to how that works, and I have no idea.
So they're going to talk a little bit about it now on the sideline. Yeah, he's coming back off now. It should be illegal substitution. Well, no play ran either way, though. That's right. Wave it off.
All right, so anyway, the situation is 3rd and about 6 to go for Sardis at the Guntersville 28-yard line. And Toby P is not in the backfield.
And the officials,
but I'm not
sure.
I'm not sure how that's not a penalty. If he was out there and he wasn't supposed to be.
Yeah. I would think it. I don't know.
But I'm like you. I really don't know, and I'm pretty sure that this officiating crew's not sure either.
I don't think so.
It's a new one on me. Whatever they rule here, I'm going to learn something because this is the first time I've seen it.
And we're honestly not trying to fill for time on this show either. We're just trying to figure out what's going on.
But the official in the white hat is probably going to call time in a minute because he's been back and forth across this field and needs to catch his breath.
Take a break.
All right. As they sort things out,
we think we're ready to go. Or is he going? He's going to go to the other side. Let's see.
No, he's going to stop in the middle and say, "Guys, let's get back to playing some football." All right, 3rd and a long 5. This has been about the only thing that has slowed down the Sardis offense in the second half. Wildcats looking for a big play.
And they give it to Braun P, and think he probably gets back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like the Wildcats have a...
Parker Smith shot through and made the tackle in the backfield, but he was a little awkward when he made the hit, and he's coming up a little slow. But a big play as Parker Smith shot the gap and pretty much stopped that one at the line of scrimmage.
Pretty much of a stinger, I guess. He's coming out now.
All right.
Griffin comes back in for the Wildcats.
4th and 5.
Biggest play right now of the game, Mike.
Yes, that it is. After this Sardis offense was rolling, can Guntersville put the stops to it right here?
Toby P with the ball to the left side, and he's got the first down, and he's going to be brought down at the 5-yard line.
Just a great individual effort there by P, as Guntersville almost had him cornered out there and had him shut down, but he shot the gap and picked up a big first down. 1st and goal, Sardis. 1:43 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's still 27-20. Guntersville has had a possession. Sardis has had a possession here in the 3rd.
Toby P with the ball to the left side, and he's tackled at about the 3-yard line. Drew Moore, and who was his buddy there?
Menifee.
Lee Menifee. They're going to mark it at the, looks like they mark it at the 4-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and goal for the Lions. And they give it to Braun P, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
Jordan Jarvis was there waiting on him. Big stop for the Wildcats. That'll bring up 3rd and 5.
Clock's running down. It's probably the last play of this quarter, Mike.
Well, yeah, if Sardis doesn't make it, they'll probably let it run down so they'll have time to talk about what they would like to do. Ball's at just inside the 5.
Toby P to the right side. He's in for the touchdown for Sardis. And Sardis Lions make it 26-27.
Well, he just has exceptional speed and quickness, Brent. It looks like you may have the angle on him and may have a shot at him, and he just squirts on by.
Yep. .8 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. Sardis has just scored. They'll be going for 2. Opportunity to pass the Wildcats. And Wildcat defender moves a little bit too soon. So it'll be a half the distance penalty.
Offsides, Guntersville.
Guard called against the Wildcats.
Sardis looks to the sideline, awaiting their signal.
I don't know what we're waiting on now. We're ready to go.
I think they have everything set. Play clock is back running.
Got your quarterback. Toby P in the backfield with him. Rose wants to throw the ball and falls incomplete. So 26-27.
Big stop there for the Wildcats.
24.8 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. We're going to take a quick break and be back for the kickoff on Horizon Sports.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Guntersville, At Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
There's no better way to brighten up your day.
Hey Rob, how are you doing?
I'm fine, but I'm in a hurry. I've got to get to the cleaners before they close.
Not in Guntersville, not at Clean Right Cleaners. Now open 24/7 with an automated drop-off and pickup. Located at 2020 Gunner Avenue next to JJ's Hamburgers. You simply sign up, letting you know where your clothes are on the line. Use your PIN number, which is the last 4 digits of your phone number, or you can use the barcode that's on the email.
Wow, that's high tech. I can't wait to use it.
Clean Right Cleaners, now open in Guntersville 24/7, and in Arab, Clean Right Cleaners. We care about you and your.
Okay, we're back ready for kickoff from the Sardis lines. They scored, went for 2, did not get it, and that left it 27-26 Wildcats.
Kahila with the kick. Menifee with the...
And he's on it, I think. And the ball will be marked down to 30-yard line.
An anxious moment there, though.
Yep, sure was.
Well, I think Menifee had a chance to catch that ball on the run that time, and he may have taken his eye off of it just before it got there, because if he caught it on the run and a little crease, and he was ready to run.
Yep.
19.8 seconds to go here in the third, as Guntersville clings to a 1-point 27-26 lead. I have a feeling we're in for a whale of a fourth quarter here, Brent.
Exciting finish. You're exactly right. Menifee to the right side, got a little room. Someone closed very quick on him, couldn't bring him down, and he finally brought down for about a yard loss. And well, maybe he got back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see where they mark it. Either way, that's the end of the third quarter. So Guntersville leads it at the end of 3, 27-26. We'll be right back for the fourth and final quarter of action on Horizon Sports.
The mission at Sardis Baptist Church is to love people, lead them to Christ, and walk them through life. The staff and congregation at Sardis Baptist Church are proud supporters of Sardis schools, academics, and athletics. Go Lions!
Okay, we're back for the fourth and final quarter of action, and if it's been like the other 3, it will be action, Mike. 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats. Ball on the 31-yard line. They're throwing it out, trying to get it out to number 17, Brad Hampton. He couldn't quite hold on to it.
That's a play that has worked well for the Wildcats tonight. They've connected on that a number of times, but falling a little short that time. So the Wildcats facing 3rd and 10 in need of answering.
Yeah, you don't need 3 and out here.
No. Yeah, there hasn't been a lot of punting in this game.
No.
Sardis fans come to their feet. Wildcat fans doing the same on the other side. 3rd and 10 from the 31.
Rolling to the left side. Wants to throw it. Got a man there. Couldn't. Oh, and it's picked off by Sardis. Braun P. picks it off, number 21. And big turnover. Ball's going to be placed down at the 42-yard line of the Wildcats.
Wildcat defense will have to answer now. Ball sailed just a little bit high off the hands of the Guntersville receiver, and Mr. P was there waiting on it. So at the Guntersville 42-yard line, they'll take over once again.
Okay, let's see what the Lions are going to do here. I would think it would involve number 21 or number 5, probably number 5.
He's back there with Scott.
Toby P has the ball, and he picks up about 4 or 5.
Well, the Guntersville defense cannot knock him backwards.
Yep.
Had him stop for maybe a 2-yard gain, and he falls forward. Well, they didn't give him as much forward progress as I thought there. Maybe we had him in the backfield and he fell forward. Second 7.
The middle again, and boy, he's got some moves, Mike. And it's
very quick feet.
Lateral. Like he's got the first down.
Sardis offense quickly set up. Toby Fee flanked out to the left. Braun Fee lined up at tailback.
Give it to Braun this time, and he's got some running room. He squirts right up the middle. Another first down. Going to be brought down at the 15-yard line.
And you know, Brent, the majority of this offense tonight has been between the tackles.
Yep. Yeah, their offensive line's doing a tremendous job. Will be brought down for a couple yards.
Trevor Davis.
Yep.
Initial man on the scene for the Wildcats. What'd you say, gain of about 2 there?
2,
maybe 3?
Yep, maybe 3.
10-14 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Guntersville on top over Sardis, 27-26, but Sardis is driving.
And off to Toby P again, and he's trying to shut defenders loose, but they bring him down. And it looks like it's going to be right at the line of scrimmage.
Jordan Pinnell, nice job staying with the elusive Toby P.
3rd and 8, timeout, Sardis. 9:37 remaining in your ball game. Guntersville leads at 27-26. We'll be right back on Rising Sports. Okay, we're back, ready for the action. Sardis wanted a timeout to talk this big 3rd down play over. If they have the ball on about the 13-yard line, Mike? 3rd and 8 to go. And they're going to option it off. No, they get it to P, and he runs right up the middle and gets down to the 2-yard line before he's brought down.
Well, it looked there once again. It looked like a couple of Wildcats had him cornered in the backfield, but he just seems to run through the grass before you clasp your arms on him.
Yeah, he's in attack mode all the time. And he runs so fast, as I was saying, it's harder to get hit somebody with a glancing blow than it is head on. Give it to P again. Left side touchdown, Lions.
They made that look rather easy, didn't they?
9:19 remaining in the ball game. Sardis has just scored 6. It's 32-27. I'm sure they'll be going for 2. Try to make it a 7-point lead over the Wildcats.
Wildcats held them on their last 2-point attempts, but they gave us a fighting chance. They threw it.
Yep. Give it to P, and he's going to stick it in for the 2. So they get the 2-point conversion. Well, I thought they did. They're not putting it on the scoreboard, but it should be 34-27. Now it's 34-27. We'll be right back with a kickoff on Horizon Sports.
Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas is your home for custom pool design and construction, along with service, sales, and repair. They're also your authorized dealer for bullfrog spas and swim spas. For your new construction or redesign of your existing personalized outdoor space, visit our large showroom, located at the top of the mountain in Guntersville. Call Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas at 256-582-4050. Shane Vandergriff and the Lake Guntersville Real Estate Team are proud supporters of the Guntersville City Schools and Wildcat Athletics. They encourage you to get out and support your local sports. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, the best call you can make is Lake Guntersville Real Estate at 256-582-0112. Visit their informative website, shanev.com. They're your source for real estate in the Lake Guntersville area. They'll support you through the entire process, just like they support the Wildcats.
When my dad wanted a new mower, he'd say, "Come on, buddy, let's go see Jim, our local Toro dealer." For service, I'd hear, "Come on, buddy, let's call Jim." So naturally, I got my mower here. Some things never change. Right, buddy? Well, some things. Real people, real support. You can't beat the personal service from your neighborhood Toro dealer.
There's a Toro dealer like Jim in your town.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunter Avenue in Guntersville.
You walk in the door, it's a hometown atmosphere, just a great place to purchase a vehicle.
We're going to do what we say we're going to do.
I've been a customer for over 8 years and I love it.
The customer can relax and feel like that there's no pressure.
We've had a very good experience. I will come back here to buy whatever cars that we are going to buy in the future.
We don't try to steer you in a different direction.
For us, we don't need to go anywhere else.
We want everyone that walk in that feel like they're at home, that they're part of our family. Because at Sand Mountain Toyota, we are more than a dealership.
First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Okay, we're back ready for the kickoff. Looks like it's going to be the short kick again. And it is. Taking it in. Menifee gets it, gets a little running room. Got a man to beat.
He's
got
still
one
going.
man to beat, still on his feet, down at the 40, 35. And they haven't brought him down yet, down at the 30. And a big pile over there. Let's see what where they're going to end up marking the ball. Looks like it's going to be marked down at the 31-yard line of the Sardis Lions. That's a great return that time.
Well, what was almost a disaster, Menifee turned into a plus as everybody converged on the loose ball, and he picked it up and took off around the end.
Yep.
Nice field position here for the Wildcats. 9:05 to go. They're down 34-27. In need of a little momentum because the second half has belonged to Sardis.
Yes, it sure has, Mike. We had a nice long drive beginning the third quarter. It did not get any points, and that's hurt us. Hurt us big time. Hardnick with the ball. Breaks up the right side. Picks up about 2 or 3. Let's see where they mark it.
Number 17, Whitlock, was right there and made a sure tackle as thought Hardnick might have a big gainer there when he cut that back.
2nd and 7.
Wildcats not in a big rush here. They have a grand opportunity and they want to be deliberate and take advantage of it.
8:26 and counting remaining in the ball game. To throw it, got plenty of time, going deep. Oh, in and out of the hands of number 17, Brad Hampton.
But very well defended out there by number 10, Brett Raines.
Yes, it was. So it's going to be 3rd and 7.
Wildcats probably in 4-down territory at this stage of the game, down at the 28, 27-yard line. Sardis fans come to the feet. Same for the Wildcat fans across the way.
Drop back, want to throw it again is Daniel. And almost picked off by number 5. Guess who? Toby P. or Sardis.
And that probably would have had been the ball game if they'd been able to hold on to that one, because there was a lot of green grass. The Wildcats. This isn't necessarily the ball game here if they don't pick this up. Still 8 minutes to go. But the Wildcats haven't shown the ability to stop this Sardis offense in the second half.
No,
so
sure hadn't.
You want to take advantage of this opportunity after the big kickoff return. That'll be about Carson Samuel's time.
Yep. Rolling to the left side. Got the pressure coming. He's going to keep it. Trying to stick it in. He gets the first down.
He's down. Whistle's blown.
Yep. Down to the 20-yard line. And Clayton Daniel just didn't have anybody to throw it to and stuck it in there himself.
And you know, Britt, there's been a time or two tonight when I felt like that probably would have been the thing for Clayton to do.
Yep.
He's had a few opportunities to do that, but he's had the hot hand tonight. He's thrown the ball well, and he's been trying to make them respect that pass. But wisely that time he pulled it down and got what the Wildcats needed.
Mm-hmm. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. To the right side, keeping it himself though, faking the right side is Daniel. Still going, still on his feet. Fighting, going to be brought down about the 4-yard line. Gets the first down. Clayton Daniel.
Well, there's the Wildcat answer to Toby P.
Yep. 15, maybe 16 yards. And I don't know if that's a flag down.
Well, no, it's 1st and goal, so they just moved the chains back here.
Yeah, they moved the chain, but
now the first down markers are already set down there.
Well, I see something on the field.
Yeah, there is something on the field.
Okay.
I saw what you were seeing, but I saw where they had moved the first down marker on down there, and I was like you when they moved the chain gang back up here. It concerned me.
1st and goal for the Wildcats, and they give it to Menifee on the right side, and I thought he got in, but I guess he did. Touchdown Wildcats. So Lee Menifee off the right side, and
a big extra point attempt here for the Wildcats. And it's justice that Menifee gets to score that touchdown after the big kickoff return, put Guntersville in exit field position.
All right. Armillo will be kicking for the Wildcats, number 81. Clayton Daniel holding it, number 10. The snap, the kick is up, and looks good from here. Let's see what the officials say. It is good. So with 7:18 remaining in the ball game, we're all tied up, 34-34. We'll be right back with the kickoff on Horizon Sports.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. RE/MAX Guntersville is a proud supporter of the Guntersville City Schools academics and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Guntersville, 256-582-5585.
Communities that have an independent bank located in them do far better economically than those that don't. I think that we have been able to really make a difference.
20 years that I've been here, the most rewarding thing is just to see the impact that we've had in our communities and for our customers.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Guntersville.
Okay, we're back ready for that kickoff. Yeah.
Don't kick it to number 5.
No, please don't. Short kick again, and he's running up, going to try to take it away, and he gets the ball. Toby P, number 5, and he's met head on at the 40-yard line, and
one massive humanity there.
Yeah.
Parker Smith and Jordan Bentley getting up off the bottom of that pile. We'll give them credit. There was a host of Wildcats that, and it takes a host of them to hem him in to get him down. 7:08 to go, 34-34.
Well, right on the 40-yard line. Sardis lines plenty of time. And they give it to Braun P this time, and he's trails through there for about 8 yards and almost untouched till he got up to about the 45-yard line.
Daniel Davis, Moore, Griffin all getting up off the bottom of the pile, but like you say, not before he picks up about 7 yards on first down. They haven't faced a lot of second and longs tonight, especially in the second half.
Sure have not. And they give it to Toby P again. He's got the first down, puts his shoulder down, and just drives forward into Wildcat territory down to the 47-yard line.
And he just follows that big offensive line, their surge, and when there's a little crack, he gets through it rather quickly.
Yep.
6:27 to go in this one.
Want to throw it. And it looked like, almost intercepted that time by Brad Hampton.
Slipped right through the receiver and then right through the defender's hands, but at this point, Guntersville has to take advantage of any opportunity that Sardis might throw their way.
Yep. 2nd and 10. Ball still on the 47-yard line of the Wildcats. 6:16 remaining in the ball game. All tied up, 34-34. They give it to Toby P this time, and he falls forward for about 5 yards. He'll stop for about 2 or 3 yards.
Once again, we have trouble locking up on him, and he slips through and makes a, well, there for a minute I thought it might be a 5-yard gain, but they held him to about 4 yards on that. 3rd down.
6. Yep, 3rd and 6 for the Lions. Option play, and he's going to be brought down for a loss. Got a flag And I don't know where that come in. Looks like a chop block over here is going to be called as.
Was that Nicky Irwin on the stop, number 5? Big play out there.
Yeah, it was.
And
but,
if a hold, Hathcock is down again. Of course, he had a knee injury or some type of leg injury. Was it last week or the week before?
Last week, wasn't it?
I think that's right, and we were concerned about him, but he's played most of the night tonight.
All right, we're going to take a quick timeout while they talk with Mr. Hathcock. It's all tied up, 34-34. We'll be right back on Horizon Sports. Okay, we're back after that injury, and Hathcock goes off under his own power. Looks like the penalty is going to be declined.
Well, and Coach Reese is questioning the spot. He was tackled back here. Do we need to do we need to take the tape? Yeah, all right, here we go. They're moving it back. But I'm still not sure.
I don't think. Yeah, I thought he might have lost a yard or so there. And the down marker guy was moving back and forth, so we really don't know where it was. All
right, 4th down.
They bring up 4th down and 6 for the Lions.
Big play.
5:32 to go.
The fourth quarter, this is one of the best in here.
I don't know if they're going to punt here or not. Like I know they've gone into the.
Well, one good thing is we don't have a P in the backfield.
Yeah.
They quick kick.
Yeah, they do.
Roll into the end zone. They're going to down that. Well, they did not get it down.
Did not. It goes into the end zone. So the Wildcats will bring it out to the 20-yard line with 5:20 remaining in the ball game. All tied up. Hold on, folks. This is going to be interesting 5 minutes.
Yeah, that it is. Guntersville Wildcat kind of got their offense cranked up there on the last drive. 80 yards away from a go-ahead touchdown. And the field is really looking slick down there. The dew has set in, and those guys probably would have had that ball down if they hadn't have slipped down there into the end zone.
Give it to Menifee off the right side. He's got some running room, Mike, and picks up about 6 or 7.
Nice gainer there on 1st down.
Number 6 Menifee with the carry. So he picks up about 6 yards. Bring up 2nd down at 4.
Clock continues to run. Under 5 minutes to go in this one. Tied at 34. Guntersville and Sardis. First meeting since 1969.
69. All right. 2nd and 4 on the 26.
Menifee and Hardnick in the backfield.
Hardnick with the ball to the left side. Makes a cut. Couldn't quite get back. I think maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a yard.
Well, it's hard to string this Sardis defense out, Brent. There's the quick. If you've got to get to the point and make your cut quickly, or they're going to they'll be there waiting on you.
Yep.
3rd and 2.
See what the ball is on about the 28-yard line now, I think.
Wildcats
got to go to the 30 anyway to get the 1st down, regardless of where he's at.
Really would like to keep this drive alive.
Daniel keeps it himself. The right side got a lot of running room. Got a man in front of him. Out to the 45-50. Goes out of bounds at about the 48-yard line of the Lions.
Well executed, and give Menifee a lot of credit out front, leading the way once they broke the line of scrimmage. Big gainer for the Wildcats. 3:43 to go. Momentum may be switching a little bit here, Brent.
Did Menifee take the fake and then come back around and get in front of the lead?
He did. He kept, when he took the fake, he kept going, and then as Daniel had to avoid a tackler, it gave Menifee the momentum to come back out in front of him, and good hustle. Good hustle.
First and 10 on the 48.
That block was worth about 12 more yards.
Yep. In the Lions territory. Hartnick with the ball, left side, gets a yard or two. Battles down, might have gotten 3, Mike. 5. I'll take 5. I think they're going to mark it for us about 3.
Second and 7. 3:23 to go. Wildcats spent a long time in the huddle.
Yep.
But still 15 seconds on the play clock, so no big rush.
Daniel keeps it himself. Got a lot of running room again, Mike. One man to beat. Now he's got one man and couldn't beat him. And a late one coming in there, but not that late.
He kind of went over the top of him. He was a little late, but he didn't put his head down. And so
down on the 25-yard line.
So a good no call there.
Yeah.
But I was like you. I was looking to see if he might be reaching back in that back pocket. 2:44 as the Wildcats are sitting on the 25-yard line.
Okay, 2:38 counting. First and 10 from the 25 of the Sardis Lions. Hartnick with the ball, left side. He's trying to get the corner, trying to cut up, couldn't do it. He's run out of bounds finally.
If you string it out like that, those guys play good containment, and you're going to run a long way, but you're only going to run about a yard or two forward.
Yep.
So I thought he had a chance to cut that up. But
about 3.
It's out there on the outside edges where this grass is thicker. It's kind of hard to cut out there.
Yep.
You see a lot of guys slipping, and it sounds good up here.
We make all the right decisions when we're up here. Good drive by the Wildcats. Second, about 8, we'll call it. Daniel keeps it himself. Got a little running room close to the first down. Let's see where they're going to mark it at.
I believe he may have it. Let's see. Yeah, we got the right foot mark. So
I'll take that right foot mark in this.
I was waiting to see if the way he was running up there, was he going to stop on his left or stop on his right? And
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know if we got that right foot mark or not. Spot.
It's hard to tell from this angle, but it looks like to me he's got that first down by the length of the football, but I don't see anybody on the other side jumping up and down. So third and less than a yard anyway. 1:35 to go. Guntersville 34. Clock continues to run. 34 off.
Menifee with the ball gets the first down. .115 and counting. Now they stop the clock at 1:11.
While they set the change, so Wildcats may need to kind of hustle it up a little bit now. They're still 15 yards away, 1:11 to go, so they would like to put it in the end zone.
Oh, yeah.
And not have to rely on the field goal. Although I would say they're in range of an attempt.
Menifee with the ball. Breaking tackles, can't quite get broken free. He's going to be marked at about the 13-yard line. Picks up a couple. We're under a minute to go now.
Guntersville they have 3 timeouts.
I don't think there's anything on the.
Maybe it doesn't work.
I don't think it's not working.
Yeah. Because I'm like you, I know they've called a timeout now. I mean, whether they wanted to or not, they got one.
Rolling to the right, wants to throw it. Hey, he's going to be brought down at the 20-yard line. So we've got to call a timeout now.
Noblet with the big defensive play for Sardis. Trying to roll out and make something out of that. And we're down to 20.5 seconds. Timeout, Guntersville.
All tied up, 34-34. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back on Horizon Sports.
The mission at Sardis Baptist Church is to love people, lead them to Christ, and walk them through life. The staff and congregation at Sardis Baptist Church are proud supporters of Sardis schools, academics, and athletics. Go Lions!
Okay, third and about 15. Go for the first, but we're not 20 seconds to go. We're going to just try to get the ball down close for the field goal or the touchdown. Going to throw it again. Now we're going to run it up the middle, getting it down to the 15-yard line, and got to call another timeout.
Well, does Guntersville have a timeout? They hustled the team. They ran the team out there real quick.
I don't think they have a timeout.
But they stopped the clock. I'm not sure about the stoppage of the clock. And the folks over here on the Sardis side are really not sure about the stoppage of the clock. All right.
Now what?
Now Guntersville calls a timeout.
No. I don't know if there's anybody calling. I think Sardis. Say that's what it is. 34-34, 9.1 seconds remain in the game. We'll be right back on Horizon Sports. We're back now, ready for that field goal. Cats are lined up. Be a 32-yarder for Armillo. 9.1 seconds remaining. And he made it, and the officials called a timeout before. Looked like it was good, but Sardis called a timeout and was given the timeout just before.
The whistle blew well before the snap, so. Thus far, that was a real good call by Sardis.
Yeah.
And like I say, they got the timeout, so we've sorted everything out here. The clock is sitting at 0. I think they'll put that back to about 5 seconds. I believe that's what was on there.
Put it back to 9.
Was it 9.1? 9.1 seconds. Sardis returns to the field. Guntersville huddles up. And, well, that should be a
good confidence.
Yeah, that took words right out of my mouth.
Yep.
For Armillo, that's a little confidence builder as he put that one through. Feels like, we can do this again.
Yep.
Sardis may change up their rush strategy here a little bit. May change some angles. Once again, the tee goes down, as you say, Brent, on the right hash mark of the 22-yard line.
So don't they have to put time back on the clock?
Triplet will snap. Daniel will hold.
Yeah, and the officials got to be more on top of this, Mike. I understand the Sardis coach calling timeout. That's a good play. But the officials should have had that clock set back right before they make this kid sit here and wait that long.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just.
Well, like you say, they may have. I'm not sure about the stoppage when Guntersville was running the team out onto the field quickly.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that either. But I know for sure this.
But this plays back into Sardis's hands, as you say.
Yeah. Just.
Edson Armillo
He's got it right. Let's play ball. Okay.
Tripped it with the snap. Daniel with the hold. Armillo to kick. And that one sailed wide to the left.
Yep.
So time runs out. Looks like we're going to play a little extra football, Brent.
Bonus football it'll be. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. We're all tied up 34-34 going into overtime here on Horizon Communications.
You walk in the door, it's a hometown atmosphere, just a great place to purchase a vehicle.
We're going to do what we say we're going to do.
I've been a customer for over 8 years and I love it.
The customer can relax and feel like that there's no pressure.
We've had a very good experience.
I will come back here to buy whatever cars that we are going to buy in the future.
We don't try to steer you in a different direction.
For us, we don't need to go anywhere else.
We want everyone that walk in that feel like they're at home, that they're part of our family. Because at Sand Mountain Toyota, we are more than a dealership.
Okay, we're back ready for the extra football here, the overtime.
Getting ready for our first overtime.
Douglas Sardis will have the ball on the 10-yard line, and they'll have 4 attempts, Mike, to score.
Essentially, it's first and goal from the 10.
And then after that, Guntersville will have the same opportunity. They give it to Ron P., and he scores. 6 points for
that didn't take long.
The Lions. Sure didn't.
All right, the extra point is important. Guntersville will have their opportunity first and 10. And you know that Guntersville at least has to score a touchdown. They cannot settle for a field goal. And looks like Sardis may be lining up to go for 2.
Right.
So this is a real big play right here. Scott to take the snap. 2 peas in the backfield.
That's right.
2 peas in a pod.
Toby and Braun. Toby has the ball on the right side, and he's in for the 2 points.
Well, Brent, they've run 2 plays, and I'm not sure we've touched the running back yet.
Well, that's going to make it 41. Check that. That's going to make it 42. Am I right in this? 42 to 34.
Yes, an 8-point difference. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back as the Guntersville Wildcats attempt their answer.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime.
Okay, back to the action. Wildcats will now have the ball at the 10-yard line, and they'll have 4 opportunities to score, and then the opportunity to go for 2 or 1, but you know they're going to go for 2 if they score. Keep it tied up. Hardnick goes to the fakes to the left side. Daniel tries to get in. The official gets in his way, and he runs over him too, but be down to 1-yard line.
Daniel with the carry.
Jesse Hubbard with the touchdown saving tackle there with an assist from the official.
But we got to remember, he's part of the field.
That's absolutely right. And he probably feels like he has run up and down this field enough tonight.
I guarantee you.
Wildcats 2nd and goal. Right about the 1 yard line.
And if he tries to stick it in, cannot. Actually, I don't know if he got back to the line. I think he did. Looks like we're going to be spotted at about the 1 yard line again. 2nd and goal. Well, check that, 3rd and goal.
Menifee appears to be a little shaken up or winded one, or both.
Both, yeah, probably a little both. He's a gamer though. You won't get him out of there.
3rd and goal. Wildcats line Drew Moore and Menifee up in the backfield. Clayton Daniel trying to fight forward. He falls in. Yes.
Touchdown Wildcats.
Just a very determined run and a good job of keeping his feet going and keeping his balance was Clayton Daniel. Well, the Wildcats have no choice but to answer the two-point conversion also.
Got to go for 2. Keep it tied up.
I think Guntersville's going to take a timeout here as they talk about what they'd like to do here in this situation. But Brent, what a ball game! First meeting in the better part of a century between these two teams, and they have they played like they've been waiting to face each other ever since 1969.
Yeah, either that or actually they played it like it's been a year-to-year rivalry, really, and that's good to see that you can get up for a game like this. And it's been an exciting game. I just tell you.
Well, and Sardis has really, the stands are full over here. The fence is lined with fans in the end zone and all the way around. Coach Gene Hill, a Sardis graduate, come back home, and he has instilled a lot of excitement and enthusiasm and pride back into this Sardis Line football program. And this is a big play for both schools right now.
Wildcats going for 2.
Daniel and Drew Moore in the backfield.
Menifee comes in motion. And it's intercepted in the end zone by Sardis. Hubbard intercepts at number 6, and so the Lions have won it as an overtime game, and Guntersville answered back, but went for 2 and couldn't convert it.
Good coverage back there by the Sardis defense, and a lot and pressure put on Daniel as he really didn't get to plant and throw that ball. But what a meeting tonight between these two. So Sardis, they go to 5-1 on the season now. Guntersville, and I believe they're 4-0 in the region. They lost to Sylvania. I believe the opening week was their only loss, if I'm not mistaken. But Sardis in great position for a playoff berth. Guntersville Wildcats, they fall to 1-5.
I want to remind everyone next week it's going to be homecoming at Guntersville. I want everyone to come out. That's going to wind it up here from Sardis, Alabama. Guntersville goes down to the Sardis Lions, 42-40 in overtime. It's Brent Lusk, Mike Harden, and Ben Lusk on Horizon Sports.
The mission at Sardis Baptist Church is to love people, lead them to Christ, and walk them through life. The staff and congregation at Sardis Baptist Church are proud supporters of Sardis schools, academics, and athletics. Go Lions! Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373.
For over 50 years, the team of former Wildcats and lawyers at Beard & Beard have been proud supporters of the sports and academics of the Guntersville City Schools. We wish our local schools the best of luck and encourage fans to support their teams.